Okay guys, this is a video to show you how to fill out a form, or I'm sorry, Schedule B that goes along with Form 941. Now this is needed if the tax liability for the quarter is $2,500 or more. This example is 315B. You're doing 315A for homework, so this problem is very similar but just slightly different numbers. Now the mistake that most people have when they're completing this thing is that they forget that we report on this form both the employer and the employee portions of Social Security and Medicare. Remember, those two comprise the FICA tax. Okay, so if we were to look on page 3-63 of your book, you'll find example 315B. Okay, there's several different paydays here, and this is for the first quarter, right? January, February, March. Now this form here, we're looking at the first month. Okay, it tells us on the 13th day of the first month, right, of the quarter. January is the first month of the quarter, the 13th day. That was one of the semi-monthly paydays. The gross wages were $34,200. FICA was $2,120.40. Okay, this is just the this is only one half of it, right? So we've got the employer and the employee half. So we need to add these two together. It tells us that the FICA tax is withheld, right? So this is, when it says withheld, it just means the employee portion. So the FICA portion withheld, I'm sorry, the Medicare portion, or the HI portion, is $495.90. We've got an employee half and an employer half. In addition to that, federal income taxes withheld for all the employees was $4,180. If we add all those together, we get $9,412.60. Okay, so you just plug that into the day of the payroll of the payday, which was the 13th day of the first month, which was January. Okay, so when you're filling out these other days, if you go through, it's pretty much the same procedure. So if we were to look at the next one, it tells us that we had $2,039.80 withheld for Social Security, and $477.05 for Medicare. $4,090 was withheld for federal income taxes. So essentially what we're going to do for each of these is the amount that was withheld for FICA, which is Social Security, and Medicare. We have to multiply each of those by 2, right? Add that to the total amount of withholding, and if we were to use the numbers for the payroll of the 31st, if we add those 5 items together, right, the employer half and the employee halves of both Medicare and Social Security plus the federal tax withholding, we would get this number here, $9,123.70. Okay? Then we add up the total of these two here. That's the tax liability for month 1. Then it tells us, if we look at the problem, there's a payday on February 15th and a payday on the 29th. Same procedure. Add all those amounts up, plug it here on the line of the payday, add the total here together for the total of the month. We go down here and look at the third month. There's a payday on the 15th and the 30th. Same thing. Employer and employee portions of FICA. Remember, FICA, like we said before, Medicare and Social Security, plus the federal income tax withholding is also added in. Our total for month 3 is this. The total of all 3 months is this $52,313.08. So that's as easy as it is to fill out one of these Schedule Bs. Okay? And of course here we have the employer identification number up here. We have the year, and we need to indicate what quarter it is. And once again, this is Schedule B that accompanies Form 941. Thanks. Please let me know if you have any questions.